Deion done told us what we kind of already knew, but we don't know the full extent until I guess we see it in the spring, because right now it's the Travis Hunter get down show for the only two-way player on the team. Well, he said Isaiah Hodges is up next. He up next. Now listen, spring game, that man was cutting up at running back. Da-da, bah, bah. He was balling. In the spring game, that man was balling at running back. And that was when, what? I think Michael was down. It was really just Charlie O, I believe. And I think everybody else had dipped. So let's just look at Coach Prime ain't playing, y'all. If let's just talk about this. If I'm a player and I feel like I'm him, and I feel like I got a chance to take off like a rocket, and I know I could play both ways, oh, I'm hollering at Coach Prime. If I could go both ways and I'm nice at it, like I really love DB, I really love wide eye, or now who's to say it can't be a running back linebacker type thing, or a tight end, or a tweener hybrid wide receiver / tight end / safety corner. Who's to say that it can't be like that? I'm just saying, like, if I'm a player, I got to go look at Coach Prime. Like, hey, this man gonna let me play both ways? And we see what he let Trout do. So will they be giving me the ball like they getting Trout? Now, who's to say how that's gonna go? But just to have the opportunity, it's only one coach. Now, I know I got to look it up because I want to get, it's two guys that, Iowa did it last year. Somebody else did it, but I know Iowa did it last year. And let me see who's doing it this year. Nebraska, Nevada. Nevada coach is doing it. Nevada two-way players. They got like two of them. Let me see. Nevada two-way Nevada football. Let me see. Because it ain't coming up. But Isaiah Hodges was shining at running back now. He shined at running back. Now, I don't know who all they going to let. Is he going to be the only one? All right, let's look at it right now. Let's look at it right now. Hold on. Uh-oh. Okay. All right, let's look at it. They said, I'm finna tell y'all who it is, just to see what they doing. They say true freshman who could play for Nevada football this year, incoming local walk-on. I don't know why they put that up there. In the season opener Saturday against SMU, Wolfpack started 13 seniors, 7 juniors, 2 redshirt freshmen, and those being offensive linemen Tyson Ruffins and Josiah Tomati. None of the Nevada 22 freshmen saw the field. So that coach right there, he playing them. He like, hey, my boy said I got to win. Oh, hey, we gonna play you if you can play. Okay. Hold on. He's 6'4", 210, and he was a two-way player at his high school, and he was catching that. That boy did everything. Yeah, Nevada got them one. Let me see. Let me go see what his stats look like. Hold on, y'all. I got to see who this is, because I know Nevada had one. Nevada got one. Let me see who he is. I got to see who he is. What, Nevada in the Mountain West? Yeah. I got to see who it is, y'all, because I ain't know nobody else really do it. Hold up. So Coach Prime do it where everybody can see it. Nevada getting theirs in too. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I gotta get this for y'all because I actually want to know myself. Hold up. Let me see. I'm looking for Nevada. They trying to hold up on me. Let me get it. Come on now. Let me get this Nevada pulled up. Stop faking on me, man. Come on, ES. Never mind. I ain't gonna say their name. I don't want them talking about me. All right. I'm on Nevada squad. They 2-3 right now. I'm finna look at the statistics. I'm finna tell y'all who going both ways. All right. Let me see. All right. Checking out the running backs. Checking out them wide outs. Got some wide outs over there balling. All right. Let me see on D. Man, I don't see nobody. I don't know who they giving these snaps to. They must was on TV telling the story. Because I don't see nobody. Let me look again. All right. Yeah, I don't see nobody. Man, they must be. I don't see nobody. They said Nevada had one. But I don't see not one person on the Nevada team. Nah. It ain't nobody that's getting off. They done told me a story. On the graphic they had, maybe I just can't find it, but Isaiah Hodges is going to be our two-way star. Isaiah Hodges, let me see what his size is. I think he what? Probably 5'10", 180 maybe. Because he don't look that big. That don't mean you can't play both ways, but let's see what Isaiah's size is. Y'all might already know. Hold on. Okay, here you go. Let me see what my boy's size is. Isaiah Hodges. Let's see what his size is. Because my boy, I seen him at DB this game, too. I seen him at this game. All right. Isaiah Hodges, 5'10". I say 160. Now, he came from a big boy high school. If y'all ever look up Florida high schools, we got this high school called St. Thomas Aquinas. That's where Michael Irvin came from. That's where a lot of, not a lot, but they produce ballers every year. So let's see what his stats was in high school. He a redshirt freshman. Let me see. He was a three-way prospect, but you know we don't care about that. He was ranked at wide receiver. So I guess coach playing in both ways, wide receiver and DB. That's going to be his thing. He had 48 catches his junior year. He do kick returns. Senior year, they went undefeated. He had 26 catches, 100 yards on punt, 400 all-purpose yards his senior year. Some pass breakups. Hey, Isaiah Hodges, y'all. Now, I don't know how he finna do when he in his redshirt sophomore year. I don't know how he finna get out there and shine, but when they let him run that rock last year, he was running it. So, hey, I liked him. I like, dog, that boy out there balling. And you got to think, that was only being at the school. I don't know if he came in January, like in 23. So that was pretty good, man. You know he could probably get up to 180, 175, 180. So that's our next one. That's our next wide receiver slash DB. Wide receiver slash DB. Now, again, if I'm a player, I see Isaiah doing, and I done played against him, or I done heard about it, you know he probably fast. Well, you saw that he was fast. You know he gonna do his thing at corner. And my thing is, will he start next year? I don't know if he'll, he got to get out there and start. G-Mac, what's good? Love, what's happening? You say, are you going to watch the president debate? I ain't even think nothing about it. Jay Will, what's good? Sandra, excuse me. You say, I really enjoy your kind spirit and commitment. Keep up the good work. I appreciate it. I thank y'all for rocking with me. D-Guys, what's happening? Sonny, what's good? There's only one Travis. Right, he ain't say he gonna be a Travis Hunter. He just say he's the next two-way player. That's our next two-way player. D-Guys, he said Isaiah Hodges next. Yeah, hey, listen. I want to see what he gonna do. I wonder will he be able to start both ways. But he got the gray jersey at practice, so he got to be out there getting it. Gucci, you said whatever happened to Lester Charles. He at Florida State. I don't know if he playing because he only a true freshman, I believe. It feels like he's older than that, but he only a true freshman. Miss Kilmer, what's good? JR, you say Shiloh needs to get back on the field and practice more. He was out there. He was out there. Sandra said Shiloh had surgery part of the game. Right, and on top of that, by the time we get to next week, I think he'll be sitting even better. They probably going to have some type of cast on it. Freddie, what's good? Joko, you say excuse me. You say you think Cam might. He very well could. They going to have to show him. I know Isaiah next. If I'm a player, I would love that. Like, if I could get around, if I'm a player and I get to Coach Prime and he going to allow me to do what I do on both sides, yeah, I'm locked in. I'm all the way locked in. Yeah, D guys, they like that. They are. They are. Miss Johnson, you said he disclosed 17. Yeah, I like that. Hey, next two-way bowler. Penny, what's good? D guys, you said he's been there since 23. Yeah. Oh, that's right. That's right. Black Top Media, what's good? Miss Johnson, what's happening? Coach Prime got, yeah, he do. Listen, and he started the process. Now he say, all right, Trap about to leave. Let's go and start working Isaiah in that thing. Then who would have thought that man could play running back? I don't even know who asked him in the spring, like, bro, can you play? And my boy out there getting it. So Isaiah Hodges is him. He the next one up. D. Adams. Father of two, husband of one. Said, nah, this defense is better without Shiloh. He makes too many meals. Nah. Shiloh know what time it is now. They out there balling. Balling. Black Tie Media. Hey, appreciate it. I figured out what I'm going to do for the members. I figured out what I'm going to do. We're gonna all talk about that thing. D. Adams. Crayola the brand, you say, what is wrong with Travis? Travis J? I don't know, man. Listen, it's hard. It's hard to break them lineups when them guys be out there getting it like that. Getting it. I just don't know if he could break that lineup like that. MD Smith, what's good? Right now, yo, Coach Prime and them team is loaded. They really, really like that on defense and offense. Like, okay, I went with my barber was talking tonight, and we was like, he said, man, I watched the Colorado game versus, UCF, right? He said, man, he said, I saw you live when all the players were showing you love. He said, I saw you on TV and everything. I'm like, appreciate it. And he said, but you know what I loved about Colorado? He said, man, they were rotating players. They were locking it down. They were shutting everything down. He said, man, y'all got something. He said, last year, at the bare minimum, y'all could have won 6 games. He said, this year, he was like, y'all worst case scenario would be 5 and 6. Y'all best case scenario would be 8 and 9. He said, look, the way y'all look right now, he said, I know y'all will get 2 more wins. Then he said, in November, y'all got 4 games. Should be able to get 2 more wins. So he's like, man, look, y'all got something. I see y'all shaking something. I say, yeah. I say, man, I'm just trying to stay in the moment. Say we on the bye week. I'm just focused on the bye week. And Coach Prime already threw us an alley-oop. That go Preston Hodges. I mean, not Preston Hodges, but Isaiah. He's doing his thing. He next. I'm happy for him. That means he's really out there producing. That means he's out there handling business, and they can't stop him. They can't stop that boy. That boy got something, boy. But again, he did do good in the spring game. And now, like y'all said, I guess a two-way player with Coach Prime gonna always be automatic. So you gonna always just think somebody at home wanna ball like Trap. Somebody saying I can go with Coach Prime and ball like Trap. So maybe they come. Y'all, this Nevada thing still got me tripping. I want to see who this dude is. That thing still got me tripping, y'all. I'm trying to see who this is, man. Because I don't get this. I know I seen a graphic with them boys saying somebody was a two-way baller. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. I got to see. I got to see who that two-way baller is. I know y'all don't care, but I want to know. I want to know who this two-way player is. I want to know. I'm going to find him, y'all. Best believe I'm going to find him. But at the moment, y'all, with this team that we got right here, I feel good about them. If we keep doing what we're doing, I feel like we can dominate. So it's just enjoy the ride. It's just enjoy each snap. Enjoy each drive. Enjoy each video. Just enjoy it, because before you know it, y'all, this Saturday gonna be done and over with. Then we're gonna be on week 2 of Saturday. And that stuff is gonna be going by. What I mean by week 2, you know, first weekend, the second weekend, third weekend, fourth weekend of October. Like that. So that stuff gonna fly by. And we're gonna be sitting here talking about who Coach Prime them signing. But in my head, it feel like we got something so special. It's just we got to take time to do what we do. Call the right plays, run the right plays, execute the right plays. Steve, what's good? El Kill, what's happening? Crowley, you say, I think he never bounced back from his injury. Oh. My business partner always feel like he should have stayed at Florida State. He just the way it panned out, he was like, man, he should have stayed. JB, what's good? J Biggs, you say 17 too small for both sides. I seen him at DB this past weekend, and then he got time to bulk up. I ain't gonna say bulk up to like 185 or nothing, but maybe 170, 170. Well, about 175. I think he could do it, because at DB, you ain't got to be that big, and at wide receiver, you ain't got to be that big. If you could go out there and do them boys, that. If you could get it to him, get it to him. Man. Miss Johnson, you said one game at a time. Yeah, that's where I'm at. I want to look in the future, and I've been looking, but I don't look too far. Like, I ain't even really just focused in on K-State. I think I seen K-State earlier because I was trying to see what they was doing versus maybe Utah or something. But I ain't locked in on it yet. I'm going to take it next week. Crowley, you said, and do you think about this red shirt? I pray I don't think JB going to leave, y'all. I don't think JB or Trevor Woods going to leave. All they been rocking with, well, Trevor Woods had 1 year with somebody else, but the rest of the year's been with Coach Prime. And JB been with Coach Prime from the get-go. JB a Florida boy. I don't think he going to dip. Because if you dip, now you got to chance it with the new defense coordinator, new linebacker coach, new head coach. I don't want all that if I'm him. I'm staying. I'm staying right where I'm at, and I'm finna produce. So I don't think he's going to leave. YTG, you say, bro, size don't matter. That's what I'm thinking, that wide receiver DB. He got enough height to cover the passes. Because you done seen 5'8", 5'7" DBs out there in the league. So And this ain't just college. I'm talking about in the NFL. I seen a guy get drafted, yeah, I think a draft pick 2 years ago for the Los Angeles Rams, a 5'7.5" DB. I was happy for him. I like to see them short guys out there ball. So just imagine, you got wide receivers over there, 5'8", 5'9", 5'10", giving it to him. Bop, 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 bop. He can do the same thing. YTG, you say it's a 5'9" DB on Nebraska. He locked up. That's what I'm saying. If you're a baller, you're a baller. And that DB and wide receiver is easy because you could be at the outside DB spot or nickel or dime locking it down, and you could be at the slot wide receiver. So slot wide out, slot DB. That boy, hey, do your thing, Isaiah. Do your thing. And then you got to think, too, Coach Prime ain't just going to put anybody, no two-way. You got to be, Travis done set the standard, plus Coach Prime set his own standard. So it's, Coach Prime used to do it, Travis doing it. So the standard high. You got to be able to run all day. How many hundreds are we doing today, Coach? We got 18, but you got like 48. I got 4,800s, Coach. All right. I just finished, Coach, 4,800s. Y'all did 48 of them. Anything else? I still can run. That's it. Okay, well, I'm finna catch 200 balls and do some DB work. Yeah, full speed. He just might be like that. He just might be like that, y'all. YTG, you say, hey, Coach Pride just offered Travis number 2. He did. The Rock number 2 on defense. I don't think Trout gonna do it. I don't think Trout gonna do it. You say they said the same thing about Travis? They did. They did. You said live football, Colin. Do you think Hood will play in it this year? I think he'll get in some. But if we could beat some teams real good, he'll get in more. But I think really next year, his year. I think him and DJ, unless DJ just get all them picks and feel like dipping and they give him a first-round grade, him and DJ will lock it down this year. Excuse me. Black, hey, appreciate it. You say the return of the headache game, CEO. Yeah, hey, he coming, ain't he? Hey, well, Reed, what's good? You say Colorado 11-1, Coach. I take that. I take that. I take 10. I take 9. I take 8. If we had 7 going into the bowl game and we won 8, I take that too. But I want 8 during that regular season, 8 or more, which I want the undefeated in Cinderella year. So, I mean, the rest of the season undefeated. So, I take all that. I take all that. Chris, hey, you said 43 is not going to play next year either. I can't say he won't, because Coach Pryor talked real good about that boy. So I can't say he won't. I can't say he won't. I can't count Trevor Woods out, man. Crystal, what's good? Chris, you say, do you know what the two-way position he's playing? He gonna play D. He was in the game at Central Florida at DB. Now, I didn't look to see if he got in the wide receiver snaps, but he was in the game at DB. He was at DB out the gate. I said, oh, I see you, 17. And this without me even thinking about it. I just happened to see him out there. Crazy. You said K-State fans talking crazy already. See, I ain't even jumping into it. I'm waiting, man. I'm going to give all my energy to him next week. This week, I just want to talk about everything we done been through and what's popping that we in now. JD, you said after 5 weeks of college football, can you say there will be a 3-loss team to make the college playoffs? Let's look at it. Let's talk about that right now. Let's look at Georgia's schedule first, because, boy, Georgia should be with 2 losses right now. But let's look at it. Let's look at Georgia. Georgia took an L to Alabama. They play Auburn. Auburn fight hard. They gonna beat Mississippi State. Texas, they should lose. Florida, they'll win. Ole Miss, they might lose. So that's a 3-loss team right there. Tennessee, they might lose. Ooh, that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. Boy, they lucky they got by Kentucky. They could possibly lose Texas, Ole Miss, and Tennessee, and I'll put a question mark by Auburn. I know Auburn gonna fight. So I put a question mark by Auburn because they're gonna look at the Alabama and Kentucky game. They're gonna look at them games hard. But I will put a loss by Texas, possibly to Ole Miss, and possibly to Tennessee. But guarantee yes to Texas. So I know they got one more loss for sure, and they got 2 more possibilities, and an underdog with an Auburn. Now, what's crazy is Georgia Tech played them hard last year. I don't know if Georgia Tech gonna play them hard this year. So that's a team that could have 2 losses or possibly 3 or 4. And I think they'll still let Georgia in. Let me see who Texas play. Ole Miss. Let's look at Ole Miss. Ole Miss could lose to South Carolina this weekend. Could lose to LSU the next weekend. Could lose to Oklahoma. And it could go back and forth with the Georgia. So they got 1 loss already. Got 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 4 questionable games with Ole Miss. So they not a lock. Texas the only one that you know gonna roll call. Texas should beat Oklahoma, but you know that game gonna go to the Y. I think they're gonna beat Georgia. And I think they'll beat the rest of their schedule. Even though they got Kentucky, I think they're gonna dog Kentucky. They wanna show Kentucky that they all that in a bag of chips. LSU, let's see what they got. LSU undefeated right now. LSU could possibly lose to Ole Miss. Could possibly lose to Alabama. Could possibly lose to Oklahoma. I don't know if we'll see that many 3-loss teams. If we see a 3-loss team, it's going to come from the SEC. It ain't coming from the Big Ten. Because the Big Ten only got USC, Michigan, Ohio State, and Oregon, and Penn State. I don't think they'll do it like that. Oh, LSU y'all lost to USC. Okay, yeah. Okay, I knew they took a loss, but I couldn't remember when. That was the first game of the year. Forgot about that. Yeah. I just don't. SEC the only team that can do it. They ain't letting nobody else do it. SEC the only one. SEC is the only school they'll let do it. Only. And I'm talking about only, boy. YTG, you say play wide receiver, DB, and running back. And that boy play it all. They probably going to get kick returner and punt returner. D guys, you said Colin 17 has been coached all his life by his dad, a good brother down in Broward County. You said, nah, it's a 2-way player out of Texas. He a dog. Right now? He right now balling at University of Texas. You got to tell me who I like to see them dudes. LG, Detroit in the building. Brent, what's happening? Where did, today, in one of them videos. Black, you said Colin, Cam, and Shiloh are going to, ooh, I know it. They ready to bust something. Don't touch 2, what's good? Tell us what's good. You say y'all, Preston is doing really good. Yeah, he is. Preston Hodges out there doing his thing. JB, you said, Colin, what other teams you think are our toughest opponents? Let me look at it. I know about hard, y'all, but I like to look. I don't know why I like to pull out my book and look. Pull out my book and look. K-State either going to play us. This just off the top of my head. K-State got that Central Florida type mentality and that Baylor mentality and that Central Florida type where the quarterback be running and throwing. So K-State going to be, we got to come with it, K-State. We got to come with it, Arizona. I believe Texas Tech, we're going to have to come with it. You know, Utah already going, feeling like they all that in the bag of chips. Kansas, depending on when we get to them, but again, everybody playing us like they Super Bowl. Kansas got that quarterback that can run and throw and a running back. Oklahoma State, I just think they got a running back. I don't really think they got a quarterback like that. So I would say K-State, Arizona, Texas Tech, Utah at this present moment. Now, that ain't me digging all the way into them. That's just off of how it looked like from the outside. K-State, Arizona, Texas Tech, and Utah. I would say Kansas, but I don't. They record just, Hold on, let me look at their records. I like to see who they done played and see if they really got it going like that. Are they really, really like that? Who they done played, how that schedule looking, and if the schedule looking good and they done beat somebody, then you know that thing make it a little more serious. So let's look at the Big 12. Big 12 right now, Houston 1-4, TCU 3-2, West Virginia 2-2, Oklahoma 3-2, Baylor 2-3, Iowa State 4-0, UCF 3-1, Kansas 1-4, Arizona State 3-1, Texas Tech 4-1, Arizona. That's what I'm watching this weekend. That's what I'm looking at. What time is Fox got that game? God, dog, that's a late game. Texas Tech versus Arizona. Yes, I'm watching that. We can watch that together, y'all. That's a late nighter. Well, y'all might not be up, but I'm gonna watch that one. That game gonna get my attention. Maybe at. Nah, I ain't worried about them games. That's too early. I'm watching the Texas Tech versus Arizona. Yeah, I'm watching that one. Let me see what happened last week. Let me see who all played in the Big 12. Hold on. Hey, I'm locked in on that one. Dog, hey. All right, so Arizona beat Utah 23-10. And Arizona was ranked 10th in the country. So rankings kind of don't even matter. You just got to get out there and play. Arizona scored every quarter. Now, Utah defense held them to 3. And then they went into halftime. It was 10-3. Then Arizona came back out and scored. Utah could not score. Arizona came back and scored again. Utah scored again. So Arizona might be, they're going to come with it. Let's see what they did for their, I'm just looking now at y'all, just basing off of stats and how the thing look. Utah had a different quarterback in, so I might take Utah off now. That boy, I ain't going to say he can't ball. He threw it 40 times, only completed 20. And they tried to run it 16 times. Well, they did run it 16 times. Arizona quarterback. Everybody going to play us hard, y'all. Everybody going to play us hard. So I say K-State and Arizona are our next two hardest. But the quarterback for Arizona, he threw it 31 times and only completed 19. So he didn't really do no better than the Utah quarterback. He had 197 yards, 2 TDs, 1 pick. His running back had 7 carries for 73 yards. Now that's some good. That boy running it. Another running back had 14 carries, 72 yards. So they look like they're gonna try to. Well, that's 21 carries from your main guys. Wide receivers didn't really get off like that. I'm going to say right now, based on the stats, just off the stats now, let me look at Texas Tech, who they played. Texas Tech played a cupcake. Oh, dog. All right, Texas Tech first game was close. Like, they barely got out of that. They lost to Washington State. They beat the brakes off of Northern Texas. Arizona State, that was a good game. And Cincinnati, they barely won. So, we'll see how Cincinnati is, too. Let me see. Basically, our next 1, 2, 3, 4. I would say we got to come with it with all of them. The next, all of them. Because Texas Tech up there in the rankings, but they still ain't. We'll see what they do with Arizona. We'll see what they do versus Baylor. Then you got Iowa State. We don't play them. Arizona 3-1. We'll see what they do this weekend versus Texas Tech. And K-State, their record is they're 4-1. Let's see who K-State played. Let's check out K-State. Let's see who they played. All right, K-State played a cupcake. They almost lost to Tulane. Now, Tulane got a new coach from Troy. Tulane got some transfers in there. Now, they ain't playing with no little cupcake squad, but you would still think Kansas State been recruiting at the Power 5 level, and Tulane recruiting at the outskirts of the Power 5 level. So, you would think that they would win, but that coach that left and now at Houston, that left Tulane and went to Houston, he did recruit like a champion and had them boys rolling. Okay, then Arizona, they beat Arizona 31-7. Then BYU came and beat the brakes off them 38-9. Then they beat Oklahoma State 42-20. So, are they like playing Tulane level? Or is it Arizona beating the brakes off of them? I mean, they beat the brakes off of Arizona. Will we get that team? Or we get the BYU, and BYU beat them 38-9. You just never know what you're going to get. Let me look at, I remember when they played Arizona. Let me see what they, week 2 versus Tulane. Now, they could say they was trying to look at, they could say K-State was looking ahead at, for the Arizona game and overlooked Tulane, but I don't know. Let's see what the box score look like. All right, Avery Johnson threw it 23 times, completed only 15, had 181 yards. The quarterback for Tulane, and I think the quarterback from Tulane came from a nice school, but the quarterback from Tulane, he threw it 29 times. Oh! Ooh, ooh, ooh. Boy, we about to, hey, I don't want to overdo it. The Tulane quarterback threw for 342 yards on these boys. Let me see what size this quarterback is. I knew I heard about him. Let me see. Stop it. This man, a freshman, 6'3", 200 pounds, and gave it to them boys like that. Hey, I don't want to get overhyped, but boy, Shador might get to them boys. God, dog. Oh my goodness. The running back. Boy, we need to turn on the Tulane film. That's who I'm going to go see. I'm going to go watch the K-State versus Tulane game. God, dog. The running back had 21 carries, 128 yards. Oh, let's eat, baby. Now, I don't want to get hyped because they may have been looking at Arizona and like they're skipping Tulane like they're a cupcake team. All right, let's see what the wide receivers. Ooh. Now, the wide receiver that did him in, I seen this boy play as a freshman in high school. Mario Williams. He from Plant City High School in Florida. And all I heard was Mario Williams on the catch, Mario Williams on the catch, Mario Williams on the run, Mario Williams on the punt return, Mario Williams on the kick return, Mario Williams. I said, God, dog, who is Mario Williams? So I went and looked him up on the internet. I called my homeboy. I said, boy, it's a freshman he finna be going into 10th grade. It's a freshman out here at Plant City High School. That boy is him. I say, he real good, dog. So, turns out, Mario Williams had committed. He could have went anywhere in the world, right? Anywhere in the country. He chose Oklahoma with Lincoln Riley. Then followed Lincoln Riley to USC. Left USC because I guess it didn't go right with him, and he had Tulane. That boy went off. So that is a D1 wide receiver right there. That is a 5-star wide receiver he was throwing to. I get that. But, dog, Tulane was out there balling on these boys. All right. Now, let's see what K-State running back did. K-State running back had 19 carries, 114 yards, no TDs. Dylan Edwards had a rushing TD. He had 54 yards. Avery Johnson, the quarterback, he was running it. He had about 8 carries, 40 yards. All right, wide receivers for Tulane had the 6 for 128. That was Mario Dante Flemings. I think he a big boy wide receiver too. He had 4 catches, 97 yards. Let me see what Alex is, because Alex had 2 TDs. Alex either a wide receiver or tight end. Let me see. Yep, I figured. Alex was a tight end, so Alex had 2 TDs on him against K-State. So I'm going to watch that game. All right, so the tight end got involved and did well. The running back caught some passes out the backfield. K-State leading receiver in this game now. I don't even know how I got to all this stuff, but K-State leading receiver in this game was the running back. So that means we got to watch that running back out the backfield. They had another guy with, he only had 4 catches and 63 yards. And he had 40-yard long, so that probably was a touchdown. Excuse me. I don't know where K-State wide receivers was at. Let me see their stats, because that look. I'm trying to save all my K-State stuff for next week, but y'all done got me looking at them now. Let me see. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Again, K-State going to play us probably like a Baylor or like a Central Florida. They either going to play like a Baylor or Central Florida, and if anything else, a North Dakota State. Them just a ballpark thoughts of what they can look like. Let me tell you their stats. Woo! I know the K-State wide receivers, they hot. They like, bro, throw that ball. Boy, if you throw another coach, I'm going to punch him in his mouth if he throw another stupid ball. Dog, throw the ball. Yo, what we, K-State done played about 4 or 5 games. They lead wide receiver. Now, this don't mean that man ain't no baller. This just mean the quarterback ain't getting it to him. They lead wide receiver has 277 yards. Woo, that's tough. That's tough. Oh, that's tough. Avery Johnson has only completed 77 passes and thrown it 126 times. He has 9 TD passes, 4 interceptions. Now, that don't mean he ain't going to come to play when he play us. I'm just saying, woo-wee, that's looking a little rough right there. They running back. They got like 3 running backs that they going to hand the ball to. DJ, he got 83 carries, 600 yards. Avery Johnson, my bad, they ain't got 3 running backs. Avery Johnson going to run it. He the quarterback. He done ran it 44 times, and he got 300 yards. And Dylan Edwards was the next running back. He got 29 carries, 200 yards. And then Joe Jackson, he from Haines City. He from right here in Polk County with me. Joe Jackson nice, y'all. He only got the ball 18 times, but he is nice. He is nice. Now, I don't know what they're going to do. Let's go to wide receivers. Wide receivers, one got 17 catches, one got 14. Yeah. I don't expect them to throw it, but assume that they might try to pull a Baylor. Assume that they got UCF in they making a UCF because that running back, if they get it going, that running back can run it. And Avery Johnson look like he could run it. So this looking like if we shut they run down and make him pass, it could get real ugly. But I don't want to talk about them this week. Y'all, it's looking good. From that, it looked good. From that, it looked good. But I would still say we got to come with it versus K-State. Got to come with it at Arizona. Cincinnati looking like they got some, so we got to see what they going to cook up. Texas Tech. I think, like I said, I think Arizona and Texas Tech play this weekend. I think. Yeah, so we'll see what they cooking up. And Utah. Yeah. Y'all, it look good. It really looks good for us. We just got to handle our business. It looked like the cookie is crumbling in our favor. And I ain't talking about crumble cookie, but I don't want to get ahead of myself. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but y'all, hey, from what that looked like, we could do something. But I don't want to get ahead of myself. I don't want to get ahead of myself. I just want to take it one day at a time. One day, take it one day. One day. God's child, what's good? You say my Longhorns will be the only undefeated team this year. Market. I can rock with that. I can rock with that. Black, you say the only way Travis locks up the Heisman is to stay healthy and Colorado wins 6 more games. What, we got 7 left? I can roll with that. If we win 6 more and Trap clear 100 and something up or something, like majority of them games, some spectacular catches or picks, yeah, he got it. He got it. Chris, what's happening? Crystal? YTG, you said, no, he in high school. He got offered by CU yesterday, 2-way star. Ooh, that's a big boy. Hey, bring him on in. We need that. You say K-State is UCF offense with motion and jet sweeps? Yeah, we just got to play it. We got to play it. VA, what's good? You say Utah trash. If they are, I don't want to get overhyped, but, man, it look like we sitting real good. We just got to do us. Play ball, be disciplined, be focused, be locked in. Whatever we did for UCF, do that every week and add to it. And lock that thing down in the first half. Eric, you say, Colin, you think Florida State will buy Norvell and give Coach Prime a call? The word is they probably going to give Norvell another shot because he had 2 back-to-back good years and this a down year. But to me, he is what his records say he was. Florida State, just for some reason, it's either you hot and you hot or you not with them. That's how it's been. Ever since Bobby Bowden left, that's how it's been with them. They never just got it going where they just like hot. They ain't like that no more. I guess Alabama took it out of everybody. Alabama say, we the only team that's going to be consistently hot, baby. Not nobody else, so I don't know. Jay Will, you say, well, Cole, I'm going to go ahead and get ahead myself. I watched 2 of their games, and I think we got this one next week for sure if we play them like we did against you. If we play like we did at UCF or even better than that, or even better, I think we got everybody. But I'm just going with it. The real Mo Blaze, you said 879 yards passing. Who that? For yeah. That's what he got. But it's like spread around. Because they ain't got no. That's spread around between 2 of the top dudes. Then yeah, that's spread around between a lot of people. 2 wide eyes, the tight end, the running back, another wide receiver, another tight end, another wide eye, another running back, another tight end, another wide eye, another tight. Yeah, they pretty spread out with it. Small town, you said run Rick Ross package one more time. I didn't even know we had that. Small town, you say the Western Brothers or not? Yeah, they like that. You know, you said 1 week at a time. Let's go 1 weekly. Yes. I'm down with that. I can agree to that, hands down. Chris, you said you had the same feeling about Nebraska. Got to stay hungry. Correct. You do. You do. But that game shouldn't have went like that, and they know it. But, hey, you need that. That's why I say K-State could come out. You know it's like this Super Bowl. They got time to study for us. UCF coach has said that the reason they couldn't get used to what we was doing because we had switched the game up and was running it more and was running from a big boy package. I guess that's what you're talking about, Duke. I guess that's what y'all talking about, that Rick Ross package. I guess that's what we ran for. So K-State gonna be looking at that. So, hey, they got to see some things, but that don't mean we won't do something else. Eric, you say, Colin, I believe the bye week came at a good time. Get people rested, healing, refocused, and stay locked in. Be happy so far, but not satisfied. More work to be done and more to accomplish. Correct. That's 100%. You said exactly how I'm feeling. Exactly how I'm feeling. Ill Will, you said we beat K-State, we'll be ranked. Correct, we will be. We will be, but I know, yeah, we will be. Soulful, you say Bucks will win. I feel that too. I feel it too. TMFB, you say the winner of this one is going to the Big 12 Championship. I hope that statement is 100% correct, but I don't know if K-State got enough to make it to that. So if you say K-State offense may run a different scheme on us, they going to come with it. The real Mo, you said Tulane should have beat K-State. They started making a lot of mistakes and they fumbled that one for real. Clip, what's good? El Kill, you say I watched that Tulane and K-State game. It was good. Tulane was good. Yeah, I knew they had some players, and I knew they recruited. A1 Sports, you say Tulane is a real deal. I watched them play K-State. Yeah. As Dominic, you say I watched that Tulane game with K-State. Tulane should have won. What did I watch that I couldn't see that game? Because I saw the stats, but I ain't see the game. What in the world was I watching that week? JD, you said sounds like 3 lost teams are going to be a theme this year. From the SEC or the Big Ten. For real, you say great stuff, Cole. I appreciate it. Tim, what's good? J53 said, hello, Colin. The game was great on Saturday, and they are now, or should I say, have begun to gel. Yeah, they are. It's on us to keep getting better and better. Black, you say the new defense is getting after the QB and in the backfield of quarterback play. Yeah, they are. They are. Black, you say, Colin, which team has a better quarterback than Shador? That we face? Nobody. Nobody. Double T, you say, what's up, everyone? I know where he coaches at. Everybody do too. I had said it one time. FD, you say we're gonna go undefeated for the rest. I want us to. Man, if we go undefeated, you talking about how much love we gonna get? Well, I don't know about from the media world, but we gonna show love to each other. God, dog, we gonna be showing love. Hey, we gonna be ready. VA, you say, are you buying that Milroe is ahead of Hunter for the Heisman? Does Milroe have any iconic Heisman moments this season? Well, they put him up real high because he beat Georgia. He could run in there. He could throw it. He gonna always be a factor in every game, and they shouldn't lose. Let me look at Alabama's schedule. Let me see who Alabama play. Alabama really. Let me see who all Alabama played, because they beat Georgia. They got Vanderbilt, South Carolina, which I don't think neither one of them gonna beat them. Tennessee could fight hard. Missouri could fight hard. LSU could fight hard. Oklahoma and Auburn could fight hard, but I don't see nobody stopping them boys. So you got to think, he'll be possibly undefeated, and he running and throwing. Put it like this. If he has a total of 50 TDs, they probably going to give it to him. Because you seen the quarterback Daniels last year. I think he had about 50-some TDs. 40-some throwing and maybe 10 running. So he gonna make it hard. He'll make it hard. And you gotta think, the media just, I don't think they just want to give it to Travis, no matter what Travis doing. So let's just think, Jalen Milroe, they gonna show love to. What's the other boy name? Cam. Let me go to Cam Ward. See who Cam Ward them play. See if they got anybody on the schedule that'll trip him up. Cam Ward, they got Cal. Go to Cal. Go to Louisville. So them two hard. Well, they got a bye week there in Louisville. So they got time to prepare for Louisville. So Cal and Louisville could be something that you got to look out for with him. Florida State, they should beat the brakes off them, but Florida State might play hard. Duke is turning into a challenging game, so that's 3 games left. Georgia Tech may fight him hard, but I just don't know about it. It will be in November, so Georgia Tech might be cold, but Cam Ward done played in the cold, so that don't matter. Wake Forest is a win, and then they got to go to Syracuse, and Syracuse by that time might be playing, which they playing good ball now, but they still might be rocking and rolling. So let's say Cam got to go through 1, 2, 3, possibly 4 or 5. Cam got about 4 or 5 good teams left on the schedule, depending on how you look at it. I think they going to roll too. I think it's going to come down to Jalen Milroe, Cam Ward, and Travis Hunter. That's who I think it's going to come down to at this moment. Jermaine Tate, you said Travis with 18 TDs and 80 interceptions. But now he get that. Because 18 TDs is a lot. 8 interceptions is like, boy, all world. So he get that. Yeah, give him the Heisman. And so you say still going to have 2 buffs representing New York, though. I don't know if they got Shador up that high. And Shador turning his attention to Travis, like pushing Trout. Small town, you say we got a long way from, yeah. Yeah, we are. Duke, you say we need to be at the ranked teams and teams behind us to get ahead. Well, it should be ranked if we beat K-State. Jay Tate, you said Milroe is a bad man. He don't. None of them play defense, but you know how they do with them quarterbacks. The real Mo, Blaze, you say stack the box and play physical all day. And we'll get a lot of wins with that. So you said K-State quarterback Avery Johnson he fast. Yeah. I heard. I see him toting it. TMLB, you said true BYU and the Buffs are the top 2 to me. I got to see some more games, y'all, because let's see who BYU play. Who BYU got that we know who we got, but let's see who BYU got. Because I think they thought BYU was going to be sorry, and BYU out there balling. Yeah, they thought BYU was going to be sorry. So BYU got Baylor. No, they got Arizona next week. Well, hold on. Who play? Okay. They got Arizona, then Oklahoma State, at UCF, at Utah, Kansas, at Arizona State. I think their hardest game is going to be Arizona and Arizona State, honestly. Utah might give them a fight in Oklahoma. BYU probably going to play in the Pac-12 championship, y'all. Because Arizona might give them a run for their money. So say Arizona going to be a tough one. Oklahoma State might try, but I just still think it'll be Arizona over them. UCF, I think they're going to beat. Utah, I think they're going to beat. Kansas, I think they're going to beat. Arizona State might give them a good fight. Y'all, BYU has a great chance of being in the Big 12 championship game. Wow. BYU got a chance to be in the championship game. Oh, boy. Arizona and Oklahoma State could play them tough. I don't think UCF will. I don't think Utah will. I don't think Kansas will. Arizona State might, and I don't think Houston will. So they got 3 games left on their schedule that might play them tough. BYU probably in it, y'all. It look like BYU gonna be in it. I'm just telling y'all now, it look like BYU gonna be in it. FD, you said, dang, you just dismissed the running back from... Oh, bro, no, my bad. I did forget about him. Now, that boy running. What he got, like 845 yards? Hold on. Let me see who they got left on the schedule. I ain't dismissing him, but, man, nobody ain't getting to see him. All they going to be doing is looking his highlights up. Ain't nobody looking for no Baylor. Even though, Boise State. Even though they good, nobody ain't just looking for him. Hold on. My bad. I forgot about that boy. He is toting it. Hold on. Let me find him. Mountain West, 186. 186. And that's a Florida boy, too, now. All right. He 5'9", 215. Austin Genty. Let me see what he did last year. But this will be a balanced offense led by Genty, the 2023 Mountain West Offensive Player of the Year, who ran for 1,300 yards, 14 TDs, caught 43 passes, and 500 yards. God, dog. Boy, that's an NFL running back right there. Hey, that boy, if they was drafting running backs in the first round, if he run him a 4-3 or a 4-4, he'd go first round, but he'd probably go second or third if depending on how they draft him. Let's see what they got left. They got Utah State, Hawaii, UNLV gonna be a tough one. San Jose State, sorry, I believe. Nevada ain't all that. San Jose State might be all right. He'll have to perform in that Oregon State game, Wyoming game, San Jose State if they like that, UNLV. Which you know he gonna perform because they keep giving him the ball. I think he gonna be in the mix, but something have to happen with one of them quarterbacks. He is toting it. Let me see how he been doing. Hold on. I want to see. Hold on. I want to see what he really did versus everybody. Like, did somebody shut him down? Did his stats not look like it should look? Let me see. I know he the lead running back in the nation right now. Yeah, he the lead running back. He the lead running back by far. God, no, that boy toting that thing. All right. He has... Dog. That boy had 13 touchdowns. He got 13 rushing touchdowns this year. You know what happened, y'all? He went wild in that Georgia Southern game. Dog. Ooh, woo. I don't know. If they make it to the playoffs, he gonna do something because he done ran the ball on everybody. Everybody. God, dog. That boy had 6 touchdowns versus Georgia Southern. Had 4 touchdowns versus Washington State. Had 3 touchdowns versus Oregon. Hey, that boy nice. That's a Florida boy right there. Hey, Austin Genty. He keep going at that rate. It's going to be them 40. Let's say right now it's them 4. It's them 4. I forgot about him. It is them 4. Yeah, it's them 4. Dog. Hey, FD, yeah, that's a bad boy. It don't look like nobody going to shut him down. He going for the gusto. He should win every game, look like. Let's say they get into the playoffs, win the MAC championship. The Mountain West championship. Yeah, I think Boise going. Boise look like, well, UNLV going to give him some. UNLV going to come for him. Okay, you said, see you going to run and throw the ball. All 3 running backs going to have a ball game against K-State. I know if we run more, Like in the run game, keep doing what we doing, y'all. We gonna be toting that thing. Hey, VYB, hey, appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. J Tate, you say when Shiloh, he was out there this week. I mean today. J Tate, you said I used to watch DH watch his big brother waiting for his turn. Ooh, that boy gonna tote that thing too. Small Town, you said how many players do you think we got coming back? We are coming back next. A lot. We got a squad coming back next year. I think we pretty solid going into next year. Matter of fact, you know how we had to put a game. So 23 spring, we was like, ugh, what is that? And then we got it together. And then 24 spring, it was like, that looks better. That looks better. I think 25 spring, we're going to say, that look even better. And then so on and so forth. So Coach Prime should be looking good with his squad going forward. The rest of this point going forward. Miss Claire, you say Cola. Do you think the coach that came from Michigan is scouting our remaining teams to see how they play ball while everyone else is focused on the next game? He seems to be me and my barber talked about this tonight. And earlier today, I talked about it on the early video because somebody said in my comments, Colin, you got to look at the whole staff. And I really thought about George Hilo. George Hilo was I think the first name that Coach Rob Livingston said that when he comes in from in the halftime, George Hilo giving the whole layout. What they doing this, they doing that, they doing this, they doing that. And then I think the linemen going to get him what they see. The secondary going to get him what they see. But George Hilo, I think he the man behind the man. Like, I think he back there like, hey, bam, 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 bam. So Coach Prime, he did his thing in him. George Hilo, matter of fact, George Hilo is, he was with, what's my boy name? Jim Harbaugh, and he was with, Nick Saban. So I don't know if Coach Prime talked to Jim Harbaugh, but I know he talked to Nick Saban. And I know Nick Saban probably told him, bro, did you see how we used him? Nick Saban used him as a special assistant to him. And I guess to the coaches. And what he do is, everybody do their scouting. Everybody do their scouting with Nick Saban, them, right? And George Hilo, he would come and do even more. So that boy on a whole nother level. So George Hilo is him. George Hilo is that guy. Yeah, he that guy. Let me see if I can show y'all one of them articles they talked about him. All right, this article says Alabama coach Nick Saban reveals why George Hilo, and then they said it, why George Hilo's intel on Michigan was so important. Let me see. Well, one, because he was at Michigan, but Michigan still won, but let me see. He was the Michigan linebacker coach in 22. And then I guess Nick Saban brought him in. So Nick Saban said, let me see. Yeah, he coached the linebackers from 21 to 22. Mississippi State hired him. Has hired the Alabama coach he was at. Yeah. George Hilo say, look, we're not concerned about any of that stuff right now. What about the game coming up? I don't have time to go through all the about why we hired anybody. But we know why we hired him. Nick Saban know he hired that man because, well, maybe for Michigan too, but still, that boy like that. That boy like that. Hold up. Let me see what they said. Because this ain't the article I wanted. That ain't the article I wanted. When did they hire this man? Dog, y'all. Hey, Alabama, boy, Nick Saban don't be playing. Alabama just went and hired that man out the gate. Like, late in the year. He's a former Ole Miss DB coach. He got linebackers, so he really coached everything. He coached everything. Oh, and he worked for Nick Saban back in 2012. Yeah. George Hilo is, he him. He behind the scenes him. I told y'all if anything happened, I think he'll be our next defense coordinator. Hold on. I want to see this. It was an article they talked about this man. They said George Hilo is expected to begin immediate work as Christmas Tide prepare to play his former team. So they booked him for the end of the season. They talking about all the stuff he went through. They say, what does this hire mean for Alabama? Though Hilo wasn't a part of this year's Michigan staff, he did serve under current defensive coordinator Jesse Minter. His knowledge of the Wolverines system will be valuable to Alabama as they face their toughest challenge. Boy, Nick Saban be slick, y'all. God, dog. Alabama isn't scheduled to start until mid-month. This team will be practicing and lifting, which gives Hilo time to get adjusted, start meeting the coaches, and get a full schedule. Hilo's hire has the potential to turn into a full-time opportunity on the Alabama staff. Yeah, that boy like that, y'all. He got him. He got him. Hey, Mr. Stanley Harris, appreciate you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Hold up. You say trust in your provision. I pray for financial breakthroughs that align with your will and the Lord's will. Yes, sir. May my endeavors bring glory to your name, and may I be a channel of blessings to others. In Jesus' name, I pray, amen. Amen to that. Appreciate that. You've been blessed me on top of blessings. You and BY and everybody else who been blessed me. Y'all, this just to show y'all operating your gifts, operating your talents, operating what you love. I don't know why God choose people to bless me. But I thank Mr. Harris, I thank VYB. I think everybody that been blessed me as far as memberships, donations, everything. That's just a testament to, man, operating y'all gifts, y'all. Imagine, I wasn't even doing this in 22. Wasn't doing it in 21, in 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. I wasn't doing it. Knew I loved football. Knew I wanted to be around it. Just quite couldn't figure it out. But God let this thing roll. And y'all listen, fasting, prayer, reading that Bible, and trying to do right and trying to stay away from doing wrong, man, that thing is sure enough bless you. Appreciate that, Mr. Harris. Appreciate that. They know you say, hey, man, y'all got rocking them gifts, man. Oh, my class. I'm teaching my class, my YouTube class, YouTube and social media class, October the 22nd on a Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And join if you want. I'm going to give you my whole game, my whole playbook, everything I done learned, because I remember when I used to leave my job and go to another job, or leave my job, go to another job, and drive. Like, trying to make it all work. And God like, man, you working that hard. I gave you the gifts to change your life. Put your gifts to work. So I want to teach y'all how to put y'all gifts to work, man, on the social media platforms, because they not going nowhere. And if I wasn't on here doing this, nobody would know me. That's the crazy thing about it. So please get out here and use y'all gifts. Ms. Cloud, you say your obedience to the Lord's will is bringing your reward, Cola Moore. God bless you and your family. And right back at you. All Access Sports Media. You say the eyes are coming out of the recruiting department. Yeah, listen. We know what time it is. Jay Will, I appreciate it. Let me see. I think Juju might come. But yeah, George Hilo, he him. That was the first person. That was the first person. What's my boy name? Rob Livingston talked about. George Hilo, and listen, Nick Saban ain't hiring nobody like a mid-week or mid-month before we about to play Michigan. So George Hilo is him. That boy him. Ken, you say I just left Bible study and thought about you. Hey, listen, that reading that word and that praying, man. And now, y'all, look, we got 13 weeks left in the new year. This week, 13, and then we got 12 more after that. Imagine you take them and rock them all the way through, reading the Bible, praying, reading books, listen to motivational stuff or encouraging stuff or stuff that's going to help you grow on your way to work. Eating better, exercising, praying more. Man, your whole life going to change, period. And I think Mr. Stanley and VYB and all the memberships and everybody that's blessing me and rocking with me and tuning in. But it's just showing you, like, y'all, I'm going to tell you a statement in the Bible, 2 statements. And when I saw them in the Bible, I said, well, Because one day I said to myself, man, I don't never remember the disciples working when they was with God. They was doing his work, but I don't remember them just clocking in at no job. They were going state to state, city to city, or whatever. But I remember 2 things in the Bible. God, I know I'm right, but just in case I might be a tad hair wrong, God had a bird, I think a raven, bring a person money. So then he had people would come and give the disciples money. So now I ain't saying that's me, but I'm saying if you start rocking in your purpose, God will provide. God will provide that thing. So I think the next game I'm going to is the Cincinnati game. I think the next game I'm going to is the Cincinnati game. I think I want to buy it, think about it tonight, but yeah, I think that's the game I'm going to. Because K-State, that game so late, that's crazy. That game late, it throw you over into the next day. That's a lot. Yeah, I think Cincinnati is the next one I'm going to go to. I wouldn't mind Arizona, but yeah. You say taxes were found in the mouth of a fish. See? That is crazy. Yeah, see? Well, God to do it with whatever. You could be saying you need something and God to send a dog. And he hand you the money. So, man, hey, it is what it is. You say the Raven brought food. Okay, I know it was something, either food or money. I know it brought something. I was like, well, no. Yeah. Oh, the money was in the fish mouth. Okay. I knew it was something. That's why I said I might be a little off. But I know that Raven had brought something. Like, golly. And then y'all know another thing that always make me think. When God get 2 scenarios about the talents. And the master get the talents away. And when he get the talents away, he never told nobody what to do. You just had to go work it. So that means God gave us talents and gifts. They in us. Do we work them? If we work them, you gonna bring something back for you. And I ain't talking about your job unless your gifts are lining up with your job. But yeah. So you say, yeah, I knew that Raven brought somebody that food. Brought something to them. So, man, y'all, take y'all gifts and use them. Because I'm telling y'all, if I didn't get on live, what would we have? And check this out. My videos never jumped off where I could really just do the videos. I wanted to be on live. I like live. I just was scared to get on, but I like it. I like being in front of the camera. I don't know why. I just do. So take y'all gifts and tap. That's why I'm teaching the class. Email me if you want to be a part of the class. info@lifeandfootball.com. That's info@lifeandfootball.com. Stanley Harris, you said the Blackbird Raven brought Elijah meat to the prophecy. Y'all, God can do this thing. So you could be struggling, and God can say, pop, pop. that Bible get you right, man. Because it be so much stuff going on in the Bible. You like, no. But it be almost similar to what be going on today. So, hey, God is good. I thank God for all y'all. Because I wouldn't have no show without y'all. I definitely wouldn't have no show without y'all. Ken, you say, how can you sign up? Just email me. info@lifeandfootball.com. That's info@lifeandfootball.com. Yeah, Mr. Stanley been on a blessing road. Him and VYB, they just been blessing. They been blessing, boy. Hey, God landed on their heart. They blessing my family. But guess what? I was telling my wife, I said, man, you know, they been a blessing to us. And y'all been a blessing to us just watching, right? In return, I try to be a blessing to y'all, but other blessings gonna be coming to y'all. So it just all line up. It all line up. Just trying to do right, trying to, you know, stay in the right line. Time you say, hey, Colin, and everybody, when is the class? October the 22nd, at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Walk upright and watch God. God will not uphold anything from you or me. Correct. I try to live right. I want my favor. Ooh, that be me right there. Like, Lord, hey, all right. Keep me focused and go. Focus and go. Although we humans, but when you trying to do right, it feel better versus you know you doing dumb stuff. I remember when I was doing dumb stuff. Like when you do dumb stuff, you be saying to yourself, man, this so stupid, I shouldn't have done that. And then when something else dumb happen, you be like, see, look at that. And then look at that. God, dog. It just go to jacking up. So, nah, hey, rock with the G-O-D, you gonna win. J-Rock, you say, bro, I seen you on TV smiling hard when see you play UCF. Hello, you belong on ESPN, bro. Keep doing your thing, man. Nothing but joy, and they can't take that away. You right. Hey, listen, when Jimmy them scored, even when Travis Hunter did the Heisman, I was watching it all, and they would give me on clips, right? Well, God had it set up where I got a good view of me when Jimmy Horn was scoring, but I was looking at them boys like, what they finna do? Oh, they finna dance. And then I seen all the goals in Jimmy's mouth. I said, dog, Jimmy got a lot of goals in his mouth. And I just went to smiling because they went to juking. So I'm just standing there like, look at them boys. And then, bam, they hit me with it. That was all God. D Goddess, you said, yep, she got it right there, y'all. That's exactly how you email me. INFO at the word life, LIFE, the word and the word football, and .com. Yep. That's how you email me to be a part of the class. I'm teaching y'all everything I learned. And when I teach you everything I learned, take that blueprint and use it in any field you want. But you got to do it in something you love. Because I done the stuff in what I don't love. It's hard to produce every day in something you don't love. That's like if you had a job that you don't love, it's hard to produce. You start not wanting to go. You start saying, dog, I don't want to go, dog. And then now you got to be looking for a new job because you don't want to be there. So God done took me from working a second job, driving as a second job, to actually doing this as I work. But this ain't a job to me. This like is what I do. The other stuff was work, like a job. This is like what I do. Like this is what I do. So find what y'all do. That's what I want you to do. But in these 90 days, at some part of October, we're going to do a 7-day fast. In some part of November, we're going to do a 7-day fast. Some part in December, we're going to do a 7-day fast. I want y'all to do it with me. But if in these next 13, concluding this week, 13 weeks, we are in that word, praying, reading books, that's going to bless you in whatever area you need to be blessed in. And listen to whatever you need to be blessed in. Maybe it's your finances. Maybe it's your marriage. Maybe it's raising children. Maybe it's looking for a better job. Maybe it's whatever. Exercising, whatever. Lock into it so it can give you the information so you can start applying it. God will bless you when you do good with a little, and he'll give you more. So, hey, blessings to y'all. Nano, you said Psalms 84, chapter 84, 11 verse. Meditate and stand on it. Yes, sir. Won't God do it? And y'all, I know this ain't nothing about me. This just God sending blessings my way. And then he is allowing all us to see it. Like we witnessing it. So we witnessing how good God could bless. Which we know he could bless, but we just witnessing it. So I appreciate Mr. Stanley, my members, everybody that rock with me, VYB, everybody who been blessing me. Everybody. Hey, blessings to y'all. May God bless you. P. Holland. Hey, look at, hey, see, that's what I'm saying. The blessings just be coming, don't it? Hold on. P. Holland, you say hit that like button. Colin gave you a $2 Sunday night and a lift membership. And I thank you for that. I thank you for that. And hold on. Whoa. Okay, hold up. You said Colin gave you $2 Sunday night and was lifted a membership. I was blessed with $200 Monday afternoon. My God is real. Look, and I ain't telling nobody to say that, but I remember somebody told me they gave me something and then they got blessed. Now, I ain't saying to give me something so you can be blessed, because God can bless you regardless of what you do for me. But that's just an example. That's just an example. Listen, you never know how God gonna do it. I just know if we lock in these 13 weeks and don't be in the gossip, don't be in the drama, don't be on the self-pity, don't be on the stressing, and just really looking at yourself saying, you know what, I'm currently here, but if I plan for something else, it'll change. Y'all, once I started rolling YouTube and it started growing, I started focusing on it. And I'm looking, I'm planning. And God gave me information from different people like, do this or do that. Man, listen, it'll bless your life. It'll bless your life. Hey, blessings to y'all. May God bless your health, your wealth, your mindset, straighten out your path, and bless you in every area of your life. Yeah, that 5-day Bible plan right there, y'all, that's what allowed me to read the Bible in a year. That right there was a major blessing. A major blessing. And we on week 40. Week 40 in reading the Bible. We on week 40. Finish it out reading the Bible with us on that Bible plan right there. The 5daybiblereading.com. Start on today or start on tomorrow. It'll be week 40, day 3 if you start tomorrow. But hey, either way, I ain't trying to put no pressure on you, man. It's just God blessing. So we talk about it. That's what we do. Hey, blessings to y'all. Holla, holla, holla.